that is for you, but I don't like to throw around that term GOAT too often. But in her instance, that is, ladies and gentlemen, the best women's.
No argument here. D and I were watching Reggie watch his sister receive that award and do the interview. That was a nice moment, 3D.
Oh my God, it was unbelievable. Because knowing Reggie so long, when I first started working at NBA TV, I was working with Cheryl and all the long nights when we'd be there all day long. So she definitely gets my vote. And we're not being biased because the facts are the facts.
The facts are the facts.
Cheryl's on a speaking tour these days. Find out where she's going and make sure you go hear her little stare down.
Well, normally someone says something from the bench, Reggie.
Yeah.
That's what makes us look back at it.
Yes.
Pat Spencer getting some minutes here. It's always an incredible story when Spencer's on the floor, and an amazing lacrosse career, one of the great lacrosse players ever, and has found his way to the NBA. So when he gets a chance to compete on an NBA floor, always something special.
Think about that. One of the best lacrosse players of all time, right?
Yes.
And finds his way as a professional athlete in basketball. I mean, now, is it to the level of Deion Sanders and Bo Jackson being a two-sport professional athlete? I ask you?
Danny Ainge.
Danny Ainge, yes. Oh, you could say, well, Mahomes never was a professional baseball player, right?
No. It's amazing to be able to accomplish these kind of levels. Spencer actually went to Northwestern for a year, prove his basketball talent. Let me put you in the mind of Joe Mazzulla here, Reggie. How long are we going to ride with his frontline players before the plug
I already
is pulled?
see Jordan Walsh at the scorer's table. Xavier Tillman getting ready to check in. So
his second made three-pointer this year. 2 for 8 on the season. Spencer had a career-high 17 last Friday.
That's the glove. See, now the glove would have been unbelievable in today's game, because as much as you can hold, hit, claw.
Yeah, he did. I saw him.
He said there are too many shooters here. Not enough defense.
When he started smiling, he said at least he can get 10 or 15 assists tonight.
Steve Kerr did make mention he could probably use you two guys today, but you both instantly responded with, we're going to have to play more zone.
More zone.
Backline zone.
3-2 zone, and 3D and I are in the back line. So we only have to go from the free throw line to the corner 3. That's it.
It's called guard your area.
Yes.
Guard your area.
Yes.
Post lays. Reminds me, Dennis, of our center court days back on NBA TV.
That's right.
Back in the players only day as well.
Players only, baby.
Sam Hauser.
I heard potentially, maybe.
Breaking news.
I don't know. I've been hearing half of the Splash Brothers reunite them. With play,
I see
right?
what you're doing there, Reggie.
Yeah.
I see what you're doing.
I would like to see that. That was my highlight last year.
That was great.
That was fantastic.
They both put on a great show. There's Cornell with Tillman and Walsh on the floor. Pat Spencer continues with post. A lopsided affair on this MLK Day. All-Star format changes. It's going to be 4 teams as well. And you're going to divide up the NBA All-Stars into 3, making up 1 team. Candace Parker, the GM
Of that young team.
yeah, of the Rising Stars.
Three NBA All-Star teams. They do not want to lose to that Rising Star team, right?
I mean, I think that.
You would
think that.
You would hope so, right?
We got to have some effort this year. Oh, Cornette.
That would mean they
Dr. J
and Oscar Robertson.
To make a speech before the game. Doc Rivers was convinced they were going to go hard, and that lasted about 2 minutes. So we'll see.
Oh, you're giving them credit on the 2 minutes.
That's true.
You're giving them a lot of credit.
Emish Kata checks in along with Jaden Springer. So some guys getting a little bit of run here, which you know they appreciate. Take advantage of an opportunity on national TV. Tillman And shot commentators that night. As Spencer, oh, he lost the ball going up.
Finger
O. He's looking to throw one down. Walsh.
Joe Mazzulla has a lot of confidence in Walsh's game, just for the very reason he can be another one of those wing players that can knock down threes. Now, Celtics 18 of 44, 41% from distance.
Moody. Shoketa drops a three-pointer. Mazzulla, he's going to love players that give you the kind of defensive effort that guys like Jordan Walsh do, and he's earning some minutes here tonight. Boston, that's a good day's work. Symbolic of this game today. Moody missed it badly. Celtics a travel day after the game today down to Los Angeles. Easy trip, and they'll spend a few days in LA. Wednesday against the Clippers, Thursday against the Lakers here on TNT. Saturday they play in Dallas. NBA on TNT. They returns to the schedule tomorrow with NBA TV.
So 3D, I got to ask you a question when we put up those upcoming games. Can you please tell me what is going on with the Philadelphia 76ers?
They cannot get right.
This was a team that was supposed to contend with the Celtics in the Eastern Conference. And you acquire Paul George, right? A huge contract. You're bringing back the most improved player in Maxey.
Love him.
And you got the big fella in the middle. What is going on with Philadelphia?
We started out with the process, then we had to be patient. Now it's the new program. I've been saying it all season long. When Embiid started the season saying he didn't want to play back-to-backs, that threw us all for a loop. Then he got healthy for a minute and showed us how good he can be. But if he's not on the floor and he's not healthy, there's no way the Sixers can have a chance of coming out east. More importantly, Reggie, if they can't hurry up and get healthy soon, I don't even think they can make the play-in because we're at the halfway point of the season now.
Come to Golden State, it would have to have been a part of a trade at that time. Clippers, you can understand why they wouldn't want to do that. So
absolutely not
with Philadelphia, but you know, does Philadelphia people, Stephen Curry with Grandma Kitty. That was a great story, and kudos to Stephen Curry. He does so many things just like that. And that was a beautiful story, and she's going to get to see Stephen Curry in person on March 6th. I love that story, and you know they've got one of the great media relations directors here in Raymond Ritter, and he's a big part of their success off the floor and all the ventures that they are a part of aside from the basketball on the floor. So kudos to Raymond Ritter and Stephen Curry, just
Cole Lawrence,
creating memories.
All those guys that send us all the packets and media access. Absolutely the best in the business.
Sends us those peanut M&Ms in the media
Man, how
pack.
good are those? I love them, but I want the plain next time. I said, why do I always get the peanut M&Ms? I want the plain M&Ms.
It's always a pleasure coming here. The Warriors do such a great job in all facets. Things are not going their way here today.
And now the Celtics, 20 made threes. They are now 14-1. And they make 20+ threes.
Lindy Waters for three. Got that one. Stephen Curry couldn't play against Indianapolis. And you know how disappointed they are.
Oh, yeah.
He gathered them all up, took them back in the conference room. And Stephen Curry went and signed autographs and took pictures and talk about making memories, core memories for a lifetime.
But this is why Curry is a global sensation, right? Because he's a man of the people. He gets it, he understands it, and he genuinely likes to do it, right? Here in the Bay Area as well as in Indiana. Calls him Uncle Steph.
Post for three, knocks it down here this evening. Inside the NBA coming your way next. And we'll be back at it tomorrow with a doubleheader. Jordan Walsh will dribble it out. All Boston win each game in this season series this year as the Celtics